Hey everyone, before we dive in, please subscribe to my channel for more stories like this one. My name is Sarah Lane. At 34, I traveled 8 hours through a blizzard for family. The radio hummed with year-end specials, but all I felt was a flicker of hope. It had been 3 years since our last gathering. Maybe this time would feel different. A bottle of her favorite sparkling wine rested on the passenger seat. Gifts, wrapped in her favorite hues, sat ready. I pulled up under the glow of porch lights. The door swung open quickly. Melissa scanned me, then my weathered car. Her smile turned sharp, almost pitying. She laughed like I was a stray. "This is just for family," she said. 30 seconds. No reasons given. Just icy air and a sting of shame. Has a door ever slammed shut on you like that? Share what they said and what you did after. If you carry that chill home, know you're not alone. I didn't plead to stay. I decided who gets my trust. I wasn't welcomed, I was convenient. There's a difference my family mastered. Part 2, the unseen ledger. After our parents passed, Melissa was sinking in debt and quiet. I stepped in softly. 1 month stretched into 6 years. Automatic payments every first Friday. Her SUV's insurance tied to my name. Phone lines on my plan. Groceries when Travis's gigs dried up. Streaming services, cloud storage, home alarms, food deliveries, small streams of money flowing where affection should have been. She called it short-term aid. Short-term grew roots. I lived lean, saved less, kept the calm. They lived larger, grinned brighter, owned the narrative. I didn't seek thanks. I wanted to belong. Growing up, Melissa picked the teams. I tracked points from the sidelines. Family first, she'd say, meaning hers. On that snowy road, hope felt within reach. Hope cost like that. Then a text hit, sent by Travis in error. Why'd that loser show up? Laughing emojis. A jab at my car. A cut at my worth. Cruelty tailored to wound. I stopped at a gas station. Wipers clicked like a pulse of sorrow. I read the text 3 times. Each read clarified. I opened my banking app. There were the streams, transfers, plans, passwords I'd set. All the ways I kept them cozy. All the ways I stayed out in the cold. Childhood echoed on the glass. Her laugh at the door. His laugh on my phone. 2 voices, 1 tune. I spoke the truth I'd buried. I'm not their bank. I'm not their backup. I'm done paying for a seat at their table. If family demands receipts, it's not family. Part 3, the break. Snow dusted the windshield like static. My hand steadied, not from peace, but from resolve. At the gas station, the engine hummed, wipers marking time with grief. I opened the banking app again. There were the streams I'd built for them. First, the insurance. Her SUV was under my policy. Remove vehicle. Confirm. A warning blinked about coverage, ending at midnight. I exhaled. She had hours to grow up. Next, the phone plan. I'd added Melissa and Travis years ago, labeled as family. I relabeled them closed. Remove lines. Confirm. Silence would soon be mine. Autotrans gracefully transfers blinked like runway lights. Rent support. Utility fixes. Freelance gaps. Subsidies. Cancel this month. Cancel next. Cancel the cycle. Totals shifted. About $3,500 a month reclaimed. A paycheck of dignity I'd never claimed. Then the subscriptions, streaming, storage, premium deliveries. Click, click, click. Each cancellation felt like a knot undone. My life snapped back to fit me. I checked the security account. My car, their safety. Cancel service. A note warned the system would chirp when disconnected. Let it wail. Walls should know who guarded them. In the driver's seat, steam clouded my breath. The radio counted down strangers' midnights. Mine had already struck at the door. Back on the road, snow thickened. Taillights ahead glowed like embers. I set the phone face down. Let silence roar for once. At home, I stacked the gifts by the door. Sparkling wine on the counter. I cooked ramen, ate standing. Felt lighter than any feast. By 11:45, my phone buzzed. Melissa, Travis, then both like alarms. I let them ring. Voicemail stacked, toothless. Midnight passed quietly. I slept deeply, the best in months. New Year's morning dawned sharp and silver. Notifications looked desperate and small. Texts begged misunderstanding. Some called me petty. The usual dance, guilt with a twist. I sipped coffee, scrolled the receipts. Cancellation confirmations. Case numbers. Proof of a life realigned. My apartment felt wider, quiet with edges. I wrote one line in my notes. I give what I choose, not what's demanded. Then I showered, changed the sheets, opened the windows. Cold air swept in like honesty. I didn't need their words. I needed my lines. The phone buzzed again. I flipped it over. The kettle sang. Outside, power lines hummed through the snow. I tuned into my own signal. I wasn't cruel. I just closed the tab. Part 4, the apology game. 5 days later, she appeared. No heads up, just a face crease from a bad night. I peered through the peephole. She checked her reflection, rehearsed a hollow smile, then knocked. I opened the door halfway. Cold air tugged between us. Can we talk? Her voice was soft. She started with light apologies. I was overwhelmed that night. Hosting's tough. You know Travis. I stayed silent. She filled the gap. It wasn't personal, she said. It was the mood, the timing. You said family only, I replied. Her lips tightened. Sarah, you know what I meant. I heard what you said. She shifted to practicalities. Phones are off. Security's beeping. Insurance lapsed at midnight. We're vulnerable. Those were gifts, she insisted. Temporary help, I corrected. That stayed too long. Her eyes welled. Tears on cue. You're punishing me. I'm setting terms. She eyed the gifts. Can we start fresh? Without the transactions, I said. Her voice hardened. So, you'd rather see us sink? I'd rather we're real. She tried charm. I told everyone you were coming. You told me I wasn't family. She flinched. I was protecting you from drama. You made the drama. Travis was drunk, she said. His text wasn't serious. Drunk words carry sober truths. She crossed her arms. So, you're done with us? I'm done with the burns. Silence stretched. A plow scraped outside. My kettle ticked. Her phone buzzed. She ignored it. People will talk, Sarah. They always do, I said. I won't. She whispered, I miss you. Do you miss me or my help? She stared at the floor. No answer. Tell me what you want, she said. Mutual respect. Fewer bills dressed as love. Boundaries that hold in storms. If we apologize and change, keep it changed. She nodded faintly, stepped back. Will you think about it? I did, I said. For 6 years. She glanced at the window. Snow lit the room. Text if you reconsider, she said. I'll answer if you evolve, I replied. I closed the door softly. The latch felt final, not harsh. Steam rose from the kettle. My hands were steady. The apartment fit me again. I poured tea, typed one line. Not angry, just precise. Her taillights faded into gray. I breathed, chose the quiet again. An apology without action is just another bill. Part 5, the fallout. The week after, my phone learned new patterns. Unknown numbers, apologies with price tags. Melissa texted a script. I didn't mean to hurt you. Things spiraled. Can you turn the phones back on? I read it once, muted her. Silence isn't spite, it's balance. By Tuesday, relatives chimed in. Families clash, then mend. Be bigger. Bigger than what? Their expenses, their tales, their need for my yes. Jenna met me, mugs steaming. I heard 3 sides, she said. What's yours? I laid it out. No embellishment, no anger, just the ledger and the door. Her face softened. That explains their panic. They banked on your quiet. That night, a group chat screenshot landed. My name circled. Sarah cut us off cold. Money over blood. Pray for her. I saved it, didn't respond. Receipts speak in daylight. Margaret called, calm and careful. Melissa says things are breaking. She's scared. I get it, I said. Fear isn't a strategy. She paused. What would fix this? Honesty with weight. Living their size, not mine. 2 days later, Travis called, voice polished. That text? Wrong vibe. Right contempt, I said. He coughed. We're in a bind. I was too, I said. For 6 years. He offered a deal. Just the insurance for now. Just no, I said. Respect first. Then we talk. Messages tapered, then sharpened. A post appeared. Some people you help most leave you. A candle photo. Stay strong. She'll soften. I walked. Snow whispered under boots. Streetlights cast a clean glow. My chest felt even. At home, I wrote one page. What I paid, what I stopped, what I heard, what I need. Respect. Proof. Lasting change. I kept it for me. Boundaries start where excuses stop. Friday, Jenna texted, "They're asking what you want." I replied, "My note account is love." She sent a heart. That night, Melissa posted a selfie, eyes puffy. I miss my sister. I stared. Miss me? Then meet me where money isn't love, where doors swing both ways. I locked the phone, lit a lamp, folded laundry like vows kept. Peace felt solid, not loud. I didn't cut them off. I stopped bankrolling their story. Part 6, the new terms. Months later, the door's click still echoes. No theatrics, no speeches, just the steady hum of peace. I shifted furniture bit by bit, hung sheer curtains, met my apartment's morning glow. Silence stopped feeling like a penalty. It became air. Bills came with just my name. Relief looks good in ink. I cooked for one, no guilt. Ate while it was warm. Slept through thunder. I used to chase Sundays. Now I drive for no reason, windows down, radio soft. Power lines hum over open roads. I used to like their world. Now I like mine. Melissa posts long captions, candles, lessons, softness for strangers. I don't cheer or jeer. I choose silence. Jenna sends weather updates, recipes. Real friendship is small, steady, free of invoices. I pin 2 lists, what I won't pay for, what I deserve, respect, fairness, a seat without a price, a door that stays open. If she changes, we'll talk, not about money, about repair with evidence. A year, maybe 2, of solid boundaries, not captions. Some nights I dim every light. The room feels honest. My chest stays steady. My hands don't race to mend. The quiet holds. If your piece was called selfish, listen. Distance isn't cruelty, it's focus. If family demanded payment for presence, set your terms and live them. Have you claimed your no from those you love? Tell me how it shaped you. If you're starting now, you're not alone. Your story lights the way off the porch. I don't audition for belonging anymore.